Want to have wizard level hypnotic questioning skills that allow for your clients to have very fast and lasting results. The type of sessions where you're having a fun conversation, it's very casual. You and our clients are having a great time, and it's the conversation that your client will remember forever. And they'll be forever grateful for you for helping them to really get to the root of their problems and resolve their lifelong issues for good. How does that sound? I don't know about you, but that is the impact that I know deep down you want to make and you are completely capable of. And so this video is going to explain the NeuroSync Hypnotic Questioning method to help you make that massive impact. And of course, with massive impact comes income as well. So let us begin. Let us explore the hypnotic questioning method. So because it's all about hypnotic question, we keep it stupidly simple. Your only role in your sessions is to ask questions. That is it. There is no need to memorize any scripts, any techniques from your binder, or you don't even need to spend hours with recording and editing your audios for clients to not listen to sometimes. Let's get it. Let's be honest here. No need to do any of that. We've made it completely simple for you, and your only role is to ask questions. Like, how much less pressure is that? Your only role is to ask questions, and not just simple basic bitch questions, real questions that get to the real root of the problem. And so, why is asking questions important? Well, questions lead to answers, right? And what types of thing do we want to get for clients? We want to get the answers. There's a reason why they have things like skin issues. There's a reason why they have this chronic anxiety or depression. There's a reason why they have chronic PTSD, right? Because they have this so-called problem that they're experiencing in their daily life, where the root at this moment in time when they come to you is still unconscious. So when we ask our clients questions, we get to dig deep as to why that exists. The purpose of asking questions really is to help our clients find the answer. That is it. So when you ask your clients a question, what will happen? They will start to get insight with regards to their problem that they might not have thought of before, because we ask you to ask questions that no one else have asked them. And this is what leads to new insights and new choices. And what do I mean by new choices? This is therapy one-to-one, right? One of the reasons as to why our clients are stuck is because they've exhausted all the choices that they've had, right? I will always be someone who's depressed. I will always be someone who's overweight. I will always have this autoimmune condition. I will always have these skin issues. I will always have IBS, right? They've come to that conclusion, or maybe it is, and a lot of the times, everything has failed them in the medical world, right? So we are here to help them find alternatives. And our goal for our clients in the therapeutic world is to give them new choices. And this is exactly what asking questions will help us do. So by asking questions, we allow our clients to find new choices. The metaphor that I like to give my students is that all you're doing is asking questions. And with each question that you ask your client, you're literally taking the backpack they took with them to you when they had their problem, the backpack full of problems, right? And each question you ask, you're pulling items out of that backpack. Every question you're pulling it out. You ask a question, they pull out the answer from that backpack. And really the goal from beginning to end is exhaust all the shit from that backpack, right? So that it is in front of them so they can see it. That is how they make the choice. Our goal is not to help our clients solve a problem. It is to ask them questions so that all of the shit from that backpack is unpacked And now it gets to be repuzzled based on how they live their life. That is the best metaphor that I can think of. And so this is your only goal. And isn't that a lot more fun? Because you get to help them explore the shit in their backpack and empower them to let go of the things that they no longer need. And they have this new choice, which is really what constitutes a breakthrough anyway, right? And of course, one of the most powerful things you learn in this method is the somatic processing. And this really has everything to do with the very, very basics of nervous system regulation. Nervous system regulation starts within the body, not the brain. It starts with the body. So by learning how to use somatic processes, learning how to use our clients' bodies strategically and what is happening within their bodies, you are going to help clients to be free from the mental, physical, and emotional pain that they have carried, because you know that the body is where trauma is stored. And so by helping them release all of this, you get to help a person breathe better and live a more meaningful life moving forward, which is really, really exciting. I'll get to the root cause at the end. And another thing you will learn is breakthroughs, how to get our clients to actually break through, and knowing what to do when things don't go as expected, because hint, hint, it never does. We've had those sessions in traditional script based or technique based where a client goes off script or off technique and we're like, shit, what do we need to do? Not no more. You no longer have to worry about that, because we talk about breakthroughs in great detail and talk about what constitutes a breakthroughs, how to collapse conflicts using one question, and how to really challenge our clients to think differently so that they get out of the misery that they used to live in because of you, and they'll live a more fulfilling life afterwards. The next one is that you learn is by asking questions, you get to help your clients express their unconscious mannerisms, to really, really allow for the unconscious mind and the nervous system to start talking and giving you hints as to what is really going on. And the purpose of this is, we know that the problem of everyone lies unconsciously, right? Because if it was conscious, then it wouldn't be a problem. So the reason why our clients' problems exist is because that core reason is still lying unconsciously. And so because of this, the solution also happens unconsciously, and it's being seen unconsciously, and we can find the solution unconsciously as well. So by asking questions, again, we get to dig that backpack and really see what is the root of the problem, and how is the unconscious mind, this very, very specific client's unconscious mind, communicate so that we can speak its language, so then it can give us the actual reasons and it can start helping the client to heal itself. Because we know that our bodies have the ability to heal itself by using unconscious expressions, by strategically using the language of our clients' nervous systems. Our conversation naturally becomes therapeutic because we are literally using the language of the body that heals itself. So pretty, pretty cool. And last but definitely not the least, we go through testing process. Have you ever been in a session before where, of course, you were the hypnotherapist, the therapist, the coach, where you're like, oh my God, I don't know if it worked. I don't know if my client's problem has resolved. I don't know if the hypnosis worked. I don't know if we went deep enough. I just don't know if it was thorough enough. Well, say goodbye to those thoughts and those doubts that really make you doubt your competency, make you feel like a fraud. You will no longer feel that way. Why? Because we go through the testing process, which the purpose is really self-explanatory. We test our clients to ensure that at the end of the session, before they leave the Zoom, or if you're in person, your office, before they leave you in your first session, they have a firm knowing along with you that their problem is completely resolved. Who wants that certainty? We all do, right? This certainty is really going to save you a lot of headaches, a lot of stress, and it's a really, really simple process that you do to help your clients see and prove to themselves that they are a different person. They are a different identity by the end of your session, which is super duper cool. And there is nothing more exciting than confidently ending your sessions knowing that your clients are transformed the minute they leave. Again, no more stressing if your clients are deep enough, because you will know at the end through your testing process that your clients are all good. And through asking questions back and forth with your clients, eventually you will get to the root cause. And this S there is very specific. Why? Because there will be more than one so-called root cause. And no, it's not what you think. The root cause is not because they don't feel good enough. The root cause is not because they have childhood trauma and they need to hug their inner child. The root cause is not because there is an intergalactic being that has cursed them for life. That's not what I mean here. The root cause, really, to make it very simple, through questioning our clients, we get to know why the problem still exists, even though logically our clients know that they want it done. For example, a client comes smoking and they know this shit ain't good for my lungs and my health. We get to really know why they're still keeping the problem, the AKA the root cause. And hint, hint, there is going to be more than one. Some clients will have one, some clients will have 1,000. And some clients will be anything in between. You will get to learn this. And as we go through our sessions again and again, and if you notice here, it is bi-directional. It's not just one arrow. This is not by accident either. You ask a question, your client gets a breakthrough, and from that breakthrough, you ask another question. This is how it works. You ask a question, a client feels some sensations in their body, they feed it back to you. You ask more questions about the sensations in their body. You ask a question, a client has a new choice and says, oh, maybe I just will, instead of quitting cold turkey, I'm just maybe going to quit half this week and then half next week. New choice. You question that choice to make sure if it's the right one through, again, something like testing. And then you test the client. And then you keep asking them, because we really recommend you to test hard to create resilience in your breakthroughs. They gain new insights that they haven't had before. You test those new insights, make sure it's the root cause. You question them again to ensure that, is this really the root cause? You test, eventually the presenting problem resolves just like that. Pretty simple process, right? However, this can be very, very tricky, especially if you don't know what questions to ask. There's a very, very specific way we ask our questions. It is through the least amount of words, and we are very, very direct, as well as we test time and time again. There is a difference between conscious information questions, solution-based questions, fix-it questions, and the real questions that are the juicy ones that get us here as fast as possible. One of my recent students just helped dissolve a problem in half an hour. Half an hour. That result is better than mine. I was not even that fast. So when it came to dissolving clients, when I saw them, so she was able to dissolve problems just like magic in half an hour. Why? Because that is the skill that is taught. And definitely I am the type of person who can explain concepts that are really advanced. These are really advanced concepts that you learn, but I make it super easy and digestible for you to understand. And this is from 15 years of nursing in emergency, mental health, cancer, home and community care, cognitive disorders, All of these places have allowed me to gain that skill of taking extremely complex terms and method in with the mind and the body and explain it to my patients who have no idea what it means and be able to help them and save their lives. So that is going to be in this program as well. I will help you to learn the fastest way possible because, like I said, we already have proof. One of my students was able to achieve something that even I was not able to achieve, which means that you are going to be in safe hands, well supported, because all I want is for you to succeed. And so once you dissolve your client's problems, this is the start of the client's journey. This is not an accident either. The start was not up here before your session. The start of the client's transformation happens at the end of your session. And definitely intriguing, more on that when you actually sign up, because at the end of the session, we take advantage of the nervous system's ability to be neuroplastic and change on its own from the moment that you end your session. So we talk about unconscious processing of the nervous system as well as integrating the conscious mind. This is also missing in a lot of modalities. We use our clients' unconscious expressions because it's the fastest way to get to the root. But how this transformation is going to last over time is when we integrate the conscious mind. People think the conscious mind is useless. And in terms of problem solving, it is limited. Yes, I agree with that. But the conscious mind's ability to help with neuroplasticity moving forward is the magic deal. And so at the end, you will learn exactly how to set your clients up for success so that the immediate breakthrough that they had is only the start. And the breakthroughs that they will have days, weeks, months, and years ahead just compounds to become better and better. And they become resilient human beings, not relaxed human beings, because you don't see any relaxation shit in here. This is not about helping our clients to relax. It is about helping them to become resilient moving forward. So not only are they going to stop smoking with you, they are going to actually be resilient and stop unhealthy habits from happening, which then compound to other areas in their life. It is very common for something like smoking to become a healthier relationship, a healthier sex life, or even a client working on something like a skin problem. They also somehow become better at their relationships because you did this thing of asking them questions. Our brains are naturally goal-seeking mechanisms. And so if we ask our minds a question, it will find that answer. And it will keep finding that answer until the best puzzle piece fits the answer to that question. And so this is what you get to learn. These are wizard level, really high level skills that will help set you apart from the industry. Once you learn this, you'll be like, I have no competition, because this is going to be your bread and butter. This is going to improve your service moving forward. And really, this training is all about nonstop demonstration for 3 full days. We are asking questions again and again and again and again and again to really help you to put in the reps so that questioning muscles become strong and wizard level. And because it is so action-based, one of the important principles of neuroplasticity for learning is not only through repetition, which we will do for the full 3 days through demos, but also application. The brain learns via action, not consumption. So I'm not just going to read some shit to you. You're just not going to read something to somebody and expect to call that a demo. This is about talking about real world situations and simulating what it would feel like in the real world to actually use this method. And because of this, students really apply concepts in real life very rapidly because of the coaching and the support, the active learning, and because it is very much kinesthetic based. We do it. We jump in, we learn to swim in the water. And once you sign up for this program, if this definitely sounds good to you and something that you need, what you will immediately receive is access to a state-of-the-art platform. This state-of-the-art platform has over 80 hours of content already, at least, probably more now if you hear about it in the future. But at this time in April 2024, there's at least 80 plus hours, close to 90 of content already in there. You get to digest it and binge watch the amazing, amazing thing that you will receive. Plus, you get front row seats to the next live training, which happens 3 times a year. So front row seats just for you. Your tickets are already saved as soon as you sign up for the course. And also you'll get personal invitation to a private community where you will immediately receive the support. You have the ability to ask unlimited questions and connect with people who are also here, just like you, to make a big difference in the world. And again, another very, very, very special addition to the program is the Bulletproof Nervous System program, which is your mental health, wellness, all wrapped up in a program as you go through the challenges of life and business, because your self-care is as important. Health is wealth. So you get to take care of you. The Bulletproof Nervous System helps you to do that so that you can serve as many clients as possible, have a sustainable business because you are prioritizing your own physical and mental health, and you have the ability to create even deeper breakthroughs because of the vast knowledge that you'll gain here, as well as your ability to feel like you're on fire because you are bulletproof, resilient as well, making it easy for you to help your clients with the exact same thing. So if you have any questions at all, definitely drop them below. This program is $1,497, $1,497 US dollars, or it is available for a payment plan of 4 monthly payments of $447. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I can't wait to have you in this program. Let's make a massive impact together, one question and conversation at a time.